Have you? They have goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
Hello, hello.
Ad Astra Ab. How can I improve my coloring skills? Take it easy.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Oh, wonderful. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Who goes there? Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business? What is it?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone. No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on our minds when my master's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator. Is that so? Now Paimon knows not to let your wily ways get the better of her in the future. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui. In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinue Kiosk. Seems business is booming at the Shinue Kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
And with that,
Take it easy.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Gua Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him? You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of when actually all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do. My liege, for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action. Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. This is something we cannot do on our own. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth, right?
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you near Lioli Pavilion.
Hey! Stop ignoring Paimon!
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Excuse us, we come there.
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment!
Of course, we treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Teyvat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many more! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order that...
लीवे में कोई क्वेस्ट चल रहा है पेंचू का शायद पेंचू का
Hi, anything? You want all my core? That's sad. No. Oh, it's for the Fae. Oh, don't worry about my Thank you for your patronage.
तो लापिस इससे ले लिए इसको ले लो मोए मोए
Good day, my friend. Oh, I thought you... No, that... Too much hassle, not enough return. What? All right. Clearly...
Can't beat the atmosphere here. Leave it.
Take it easy.
Oi!
core lapis
All of it? All of it would be far more than you... What? If it's for the
Take it easy.
Aha, finally. As it happens, I do have the original buyer's price was...
Are you serious?
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest... look, you have your...
All right. When we get back, we'll just...
Wait, surely there's... Please, Don't do this.
It might be the guild's money. If he asks, I'll...
I understand. There's just one other thing. I don't know where exactly. So maybe you could go and. Oh, thank you.
That's that then.
Take it easy.
Let Paimon...
Quietly now.
Stabilize.
Another one? Here we go! Quick! Make...
Gotcha.
That's it, all right.
Take it easy.
Oh, yeah! Make a note of the location. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks. Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations. All 5 of them. Can you...
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss.
Done and dusted. We make a great team, don't we? Now for the final stop on our Core Lapis crawl.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry Mount-sized thugs have been mysterious. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened, huh? Oh, I see now. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then I'm only breaking even.
Again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Huh. Okay, then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you 1,000,000 times over. I really don't know what to say.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
Now I can get back everything I lost.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai.
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. It was rather good, thanks. I only hope that as our plan reaches its denouement, it too will live up to its expectations.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Nut.
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that.
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
No, my sword!
You're open! Gather! You're open! You're open!
I will have order.
Fire hazard!
Can't run from death. Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait!
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young woman, I am unscathed.
My lord?
You? You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny-speaking, book-reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. Very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting. It's certainly one of my distinguishing features.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off! Paimon's toast! And sorry, very sorry! Please don't hurt Paimon!
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill! Repeat, this is not a drill!
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged, I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The 2 of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions, and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Cheng the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the... Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to... The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this core lapis. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would...
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old and was once held in high esteem. But to instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to it. In any case, Guhua kids these... what does it matter? Anyway, it's yours to keep. In addition, my ore is sold and my treasured books have returned. What? What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal...
Manthus.
do you think? One's adherents may... Surely you jest. There was once a senior adeptus. All things are connected. That which mortals call, in other words, their wishes are already on the...
Nope. It makes them...
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Okay.
Oh? You need but ask. One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil.
Ah, got it.
Now then, what are your wishes?
Now, hold on a second.
This is a common mortal sentiment. So be it. But first, one must...
What's that supposed to mean?
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped.
What do we do? Paimon does... Oh, that's right. So, well, Paimon's not for... You don't even have a vision. Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No, yep, a take... Why don't we head over to Wanwen Book...
Take it easy. So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again. Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself? Could be. Now that Paimon thinks about it, there's something that's just not right about this guy. That's true, it really is. Very suspicious. Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe...
So, are you buying or not?
Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that desk over there.
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon,
बस शाओ बचा है
and
ना
the
बाकी
sound
चारों
of
मर
the
गया
Teyvat flute, is his memory preserved.
बस एक शाह बचा, बाकी सब मर गया। बाकी सब कौन था पता भी नहीं है।
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepti who defend Liyue. Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you? The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations. All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second. Paimon wonders if... Do you
शाह
think
को
those super
बचाने के
evil
लिए
hilly churls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking
जोंगली ने
about?
अपनी पूरी पावर्स यूज कर रहे हैं। अच्छा
So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy? No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years. The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. It's so tragic. After everything they went through in all of their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead.
और एक यहाँ बचा है ना।
Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilly trolls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right? Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation.
Go.
Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dwayne and Karst and to be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure. Alright, let's head back to Wangshu Inn!
उसी की स्टोरी आर्कन क्वेस्ट में आर्कन कट से जाता है। आर्कन क्वेस्ट में की गई है प्रीवियस असली वाली जो तुम्हें अनलॉक नहीं। अच्छा
Flee at my command, foul demons.
चैट को पॉप आउट कर देना तो। और नीचे ये जो आता है ना ये करने वाला रिएक्ट करने वाला
Flee!
उसकी स्टोरी आर्कन क्वेस्ट में एक्सप्लेन की गई है प्रीवियस वाली तुमने अनलॉक नहीं हो रखी थी। अच्छा
Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble! And there are innocent bystanders here too!
Quietly now.
Shower me with praise!
Oh, I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does... Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power! No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier?
What are you two babbling on about? One were one but given another.
Well, as it happens,
One.
So you were just bragging out. Come on, Traveler. Looks like...
It's you. I remember you. I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. But you are exercising demons. Stop causing trouble.
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Mutations? Karma?
अभी तो गाइड वाले बुक में जो जो इनकम्प्लीट आ रहा है ना वो सबको कंप्लीट कर रहे हैं और जैसे जैसे गाइड बुक दिखाया जा रहा है बस वैसे वैसे करते जा रहे हैं हम सोच रहे हैं कि यहाँ तक अपना फाउंटेन का जब स्टार्ट करें तो प्रीवियसली कुछ ना बचा रहे प्रीवियस सब कंप्लीट रहे तब फिर फाउंटेन स्टार्ट करेंगे एक दिन में खत्म कर देंगे
I see.
वो मत करो
You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help! Paimon promises!
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now. Please?
Well, come on then.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for evil.
Arena. ये साओ के स्टोरी क्वेस्ट है ब्रो हाँ ये तो साओ वाला तो जो भी चल रहा था चल
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of all Evil to relieve this place of its karma. You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself.
Oh. वेपन तो उसका क्रिट रेट वाला ही है अच्छा ये वेपन निकला क्या हमको यही वेपन निकला है शायद क्रिट रेट क्रिट डैमेज पे कॉन्स्टेलेशन C3 1188
Useless.
वंडर साव का निकालना तो इसमें वंडर
Boring.
साव के ऊपर वंडर हो सकता है
Worthless. Here. Worthless. Worthless. Worthless! Worthless! Boring! Here!
चाव का वैसा मैं तुम्हारे साथ चाव को यूज करने में मजा आता है चाव को यूज करने में मजा आता है
That must be the power you got for being a vigilant yaksha, right? Paimon's just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time too.
Star Snatcher? I am aware of no Adeptus by such a name.
So he is a fraud! Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
अरे गिर गया अब वॉइस नहीं आ मतलब मेरा वॉइस नहीं आ रहा अब आ रहा है क्या मेरा वॉइस आ रहा है क्या वॉइस प्लेइंग स्टाइल मैच जंप करो एक नंबर छोटा नहीं ना फाइनल स्टेज
Worthless! Here! Worthless! Boring! Worthless! Here! Here! Worthless! Here!
छुआ नहीं पा रहा है जाओ कॉन्स्टलेशन देखो 3 G3 है कॉन्स्टलेशन 3 टैलेंट 11 क्राउन दिए हुए तो मारो पहले पानी में फेंके
Worthless! Worthless! It is good that we came here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal now, this Star Snatcher you speak.
Talent है 11 पे है elemental skill.
An Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant
वो तो पता वो तो अल्टीमेट मारते हैं तब मिलता है
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti millennia ago.
आया था ना
The ancestral people of Liyue asked for
To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes?
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Oops. Paimon spoke without thinking again. Oh, one more thing. That fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons.
Wait. Truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
Great minds think alike! Paimon agrees. We've got to show that trickster what you get for trying to fool us. And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too.
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
Who said anything about killing him?
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked way. I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body. that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream. But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for you.
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, some mist flowers will probably do, right? But as for the censer and the 7 lamps...
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant? The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall.
ठीक है भाई.
The spirit soars the mountains high, while the body rests as the world goes by.
Sorry to interrupt you, but...
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something? A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti, but to pilfer the tools of worship for their own ends.
It's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while. How'd you know that?
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect. Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the Adepti arts.
ये क्या रहा भाई? अरे भाई चेक कर रहे थे. अब ठीक है
ना? It matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous thing that these items may be of service to you. They serve little purpose here, in any case. Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please, take what you wish.
This sensor should be fine, right? At least it isn't as run down as the shrine. So next, we just need to grab the 7
इसमें स्टोरी क्वेस्ट है.
The sooner we start, the sooner
इस स्टोरी क्वेस्ट में 2 याक्सास को मेंशन किया गया है. एक तो गायब हो गया, जिसको बोल दिया कि मर गया है. दूसरा
we've got all the ones we can use now. But let's say bye to that guy before we leave, shall? Huh?
नहीं, मेरा तो पता नहीं वफर क्यों कर रहा है. अच्छा कट सीन में नहीं सही चल रहा है. पीको तुम्हारा आईफोन नकली प्रोसेसर लगा के दे दिया क्या? ए बयाने की जगह तुम्हारा स्नैपड्रैगन लगा के मीडिया टेक लगा के दे दी. गेम लाइक कर रहा है, यूट्यूब लाइक कर रहा है. वाह रे दिन बन गया तेरा फोन. स्टोरी में 2 याक्सास इन्वॉल्व
Now
हैं,
that you
2
have
एक तो
taken the
स्टार है
7
दूसरा
star
कौन है
lamps
भाई?
and sensor used in the mortal link.
यही है क्या याक्सास दूसरा?
It is not untrue to say this.
ऐसा ही है
The
क्या?
line between Adepti and
हम तो
Ghosts
बोल रहे
is
हैं मेरा
fine
वीवो वाले से
indeed.
चेंज कर लो, मेरा वीवो वाला मस्त पॉपअप कैमरा
I
भी
was once
मस्त
a
है।
junior in the order
चेंज
of the
अभी भी है
Yakshas,
मौका, चेंज कर लो,
bestowed with the name
दे दो
Pervasives
तुम्हारा
by
आईफोन
Rex
13
Lapis
रख लेंगे हम,
himself.
कोई दिक्कत
Yet my
नहीं है,
strength
तुमको हम
failed,
अच्छा फोन अपना
and I
वाला
was
देंगे।
slain in battle.
सच में नकली दे दिए
Today
क्या?
is the anniversary of my death. My
पोगल
last
गई
wish
ये।
was to see a modern Liyue,
अपडेट कर लो रे।
and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here.
अपडेट कर
That
लो, ठीक कर
aside,
देगा।
you were sent
बहुत
here
ज्यादा
by the
गर्म हो
conqueror
रहा
of
है।
demons, were you not?
So, you two know each other then?
I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma. Even after all these
Yo
millennia,
honey singers.
he still must endure such tremendous suffering. I am truly ashamed.
Don't say that, Pervasives.
सॉल्यूशन बताओ, अपडेट कर लो,
Sacrificed your life for Liyue.
अपडेट कर लो, ठीक हो जाएगा।
Life is a precious thing, yes.
नहीं तो स्ट्रीम देख पाएंगे।
When I think of the
स्ट्रीम
burden
बफर
that the
कर रहा है तुम्हारा, तो तुम
demons
उसमें
must
खोल लो।
bear, death seems to
क्रोम में
me
या
to have been
सफारी में
the
खोल लो,
easy way out.
सफारी में खोल लो, अच्छा सा
A
दिखेगा।
selfish indulgence.
क्रोम में भी खोलेगी तो दिख जाएगा, क्रोम में खोल लो, यूट्यूब ऐप में मत खोलो, ऐप का कुछ दिक्कत होगा, या ऐप का अपडेट आया तो
I
देख लो, अपडेट कर लो।
apologize. Birthdays are joyful
खराब हो गया तो
occasions.
क्या करेंगे, खराब हो
By the
गया तो
same
सर्विस सेंटर
token,
लेके जाना
it
पड़ेगा।
is hard not to
कितना
be
दिन नहीं अपडेट
melancholy
करेगी,
on the
अपडेट तो
anniversary
करना ही
of
होगा,
one's death.
वारंटी में ही अपग्रेड कर लो तो ठीक है, अपना कंपनी बना के
Mortal
देगा।
lingering will not last
वारंटी
much
खत्म हो गया
longer.
तब अपग्रेड करेगी तो और
Take
दिक्कतें
care, you
होगा।
two.
वारंटी है अभी, अपग्रेड मारो।
Only I could taste some
आज अपडेट आया था,
authentic
यूट्यूब का आया
grilled
था ना,
fish
इसीलिए
once more.
उसका तो iOS है।
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really
कर
hopes
लो
that
अपडेट,
at
कोई
least
दिक्कत
someone
नहीं है,
will
वो भी तो
remember
की हुई है ना
Pervasives the
दीपू,
Yaksha. We should get
तुम
going.
भी कर लो।
But let's come back here and make an offering sometime.
हम तो रहता, मेरा नया फ़ोन रहता तो वारंटी में हम तो कर लेते अपग्रेड, बाकी तुम्हारा मर्जी, तुम्हारा फ़ोन, तुम्हारा पैसा लगा है भाई, हम क्या बोले, हम क्या बोले।
Have you gathered the items for the ritual? This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless.
Oh, and, he says hi!
Pervasives. Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something Pervasives might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. I hope that its present state will allow him to rest in peace. Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual. Place the sensor in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Yes, this will do. Now, the next step is the key to performing Dream Trawler. There are 4 steps to performing this ritual: offering incense, meditation, incantation, and loosing an arrow.
Seems like a...
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their mystical workings as rigmarole. failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's own.
Stop talking! I'm sorry!
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis in our hearts. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts and to focus on the target of the art we are performing. Then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Devayaksha, bring forth sin. Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contract. If all goes well, Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth shortly. If you have no other questions, let us begin.
Then we meditate. Paimon really doesn't want to think about that. Bring forth sin! It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire one arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
Close enough. Leave the rest
डिलीट
to
करके
me.
डाउनलोड किया YouTube. अब सही चल रहा है हाँ भाई अब लेट आया होगा.
There is one. Huh?
आत्मा
You
बुला
two
रही
look
आ गया आत्मा.
familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless. An adepti art? You dare don the guise of an adeptus in one's presence. But as for the matter of one's present
अपडेट नहीं दिखा
location,
रहा था. अरे ये
one could have
आईफोन है
sworn
थोड़ा
that
सा.
one was dozing off to
वो तो
sleep
होता
at
है
Wangshu Inn not a moment ago.
थोड़ा.
Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. As
iPhone
expected of an adeptus such as oneself. One must indeed be in a dream.
There's no helping this guy,
1 लाख का
is
फोन है
there?
ना PQ. फोन रीसेट करो ठीक हो जाएगा.
Huh? What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in
अभी
one's
तो
own
नया नया लेवे
dreams?
की है को महीना नहीं हुआ. अब ये रीसेट करे बेचारी.
Such impertinence. Where are one's followers when one needs them?
ये कुछ अपडेट आया क्या इसके ऊपर? अरे ये कुछ नया अपडेट आया है दिखता है इसका. कौन सा दिया है?
Stop it! Stop it! Ow! What's happening? Please stop! I surrender! I surrender! No! No, never again. You almost killed me. Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune to meet you two? Please, Great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
You deceive the masses with quackery. Masquerade as an adeptus. Exorcise demons without exterminating them. And display a callous lack of regard for life. One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption.
You're...
Seems like Shell's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name? It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant Yaksha himself.
You know about Shell?
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I am an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas. But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first, I was just imitating the Adepti for fun. Slowly, I began to stray further and further from the righteous path.
Huh. So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
Yes. Thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
That wasn't quite our intention.
Please allow me to swear this oath before the great conqueror of demons. I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to...
I will remember your oath.
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness.
He seemed very earnest when he was making that oath there. Guess... Oh, wait. We haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wangshu Inn first thing tomorrow and look... Hey there, boss. Star Snatcher's staying here, right?
Star Snatcher. You mean the false adeptus who wore a mask? He signed in here under the name Wang Ping An. He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrimage. Ah, yes. He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler who journeys together with a talking fairy, should they come asking for him.
Talking fairy? Who's that?
Well, anyway, you must be the traveler. Here's the letter.
How strange that he would leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool us, maybe? Come on, open it! Paimon's curious! Huh? Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets. Along with... Woohoo! The sigil of permission! Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time. Yeah. Anyway, let's go take the sigil of permission to Xiao, shall we?
Yes, Sardi. The question beyond first. A dish beyond mortal ken.
Guess where you're from.
getting too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Butter chicken. वाटर है किधर? अबे वाटर किधर है? वाटर तो है नहीं। अनिकेत बुमड़ो बताओ क्या करूँ?
You have one. May I take your orders?
One grilled
Certainly.
Ticker fish was I just want. Was there anything else?
quest completed. Yo bro. Famous से मिला भाई. Wish कर दूं क्या? कामिसातो आयातो के लिए. आयातो. ये 5 स्टार तो नहीं आएगा. ये चीची. हाँ यही तो वेपन है शाह वाला. शाह निकालना है. प्रीवियस वाली सर्च करो. शाह का प्रीवियस वाला शाह का खत्म हो गया. लगता नहीं है. हमको लगता है प्रीवियस भी कर लिए हैं क्या. अच्छा इधर अनलॉक्ड. आर्कन क्वेस्ट ब्रो स्टोरी. अच्छा आर्कन क्वेस्ट. आर्कन क्वेस्ट में तो यही 2 है ही. अच्छा प्रीथियस टेल वाली. अच्छा ये कंप्लीट होगा उसके बाद ही वो कर पाएंगे ना. को कर लेते हैं कंप्लीट. ये कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा. लोअर ऑफ द चुमास. चुमास में जा करके जो क्वेस्ट एक्चुअल उसको कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा फिर हो पाएगा. हम पे तो है ही नो. खोली क्या हालचाल. ये वाली नहीं करी कंप्लीट. ये तो बस इससे बात करना था. हो गया. Good morning, Kelly.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you like it. It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy. Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now. And Paimon bets they're all delicious. Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night. Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up, so Paimon didn't open it. All right, let's read it now. Oh, it's from Nilu. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Cyano's reinstatement as the General Maham. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people like... Oh, you're embarrassing me. Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar. Oh, before you leave, be sure...
Tagnari! इसको भी build करना है.
Ah, good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
I'm recovering well, thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my forest watcher.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better,
Yes, but there are still some the withering is one example. Though it
By the way, we have some good news. Sino got his position back.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Huh? You mean he was already...
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh? But...
Perhaps. Or, alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Come to think of it, you and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it, not to mention me. You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh?
Well, technically speaking, they are
Huh?
Yes, he's a little Lesser Lord Kusanali, and when they learned that As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
That sounds really exhausting.
There is nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand.
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go.
Yay! We'll do...
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon!
We got your letters, so here we are!
You're the best! The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this. Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity, after all. You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too. Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye. Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Nonsense! It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
You guys are so funny. There's really no need for that. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered if for some reason they didn't receive the letter?
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going.
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia. As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time. I'm not too sure about Ramon's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
I wonder what the treasures I discovered in my youth have been left by their dead.
Take it easy.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the House of Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
No way! We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
अच्छी सुबह से तेज जा रहा है भाई, डूब रहा है।
Alhaitham should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he might not have...
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Oh? You sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Huh. What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Ah, you... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true... hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Hey, Alhaitham!
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to Alhaitham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole academia was practically turned upside down.
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god.
In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the academia. I don't know where to begin.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6th grade school sounded pretty impressive too.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages. Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the academia. But I refused.
Huh? But why? Can't you be a little more ambitious?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Oh, all right. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the academia before the new sages take office. And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars. Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
All right, I'll see you there.
Take it easy.
मुझे याद क्यों नहीं आ रहा ये कौन सा क्वेस्ट? अरे ये उसके बाद वाला क्वेस्ट है जब नाइदा मर गई थी ना, मतलब जो पहले वाली मर गई थी, सब कुछ ठीक हो गया था, उसके बाद का स्टोरी है। कुछ बचा क्या लेने के लिए? सब कलेक्ट कर लिया।
Take it easy.
इतना सारा ये मिला है, सब कुछ बना नहीं सकते अभी। अच्छा, जो वेपन का ब्लूप्रिंट मिलता है, उसको चेक कहाँ से करेंगे कि उससे क्या बन सकता है?
Take it easy.
This is Port Ormos. Now where could...
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Dunyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life. I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
गिर जाएगा.
Knowing them and the
हाँ तो
connection
हम
they've
नहीं
got,
पिएंगे
I'm
ना,
sure
गिर
they've
जाएगा,
heard about
बेकार
it.
हो जाएगा.
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Why do you still call me that, Dia?
You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever!
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. And as a...
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was...
We just came from talking with Alhaitham at the Academia.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the Academia?
What?
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Alhaitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the Academia, but only if I wanted to.
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither. But I think Dia would look great dressed up as a scholar.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds. Alhaitham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm...
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, because you're super amazing.
The Matra have all the talent. In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, but a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed, so I'd better get to work while I still can.
Huh? But wait a...
Well, no, not yet at least.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilu.
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so...
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty...
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing...
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
It must be something important for Nilu to specifically write to us like that.
Yes, she said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. She was hoping you could come.
Great! I'll be sure to attend.
Count me in too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just...
Since it's being organized by Nilu, I don't think she'll be too picky about that.
All right, then this is how I'll show up.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so...
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting it...
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Oh.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru Village. You can try your luck there. As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with Sino. You can ask, don't mention it.
All right, I'm torn.
चलिए इसके आगे स्टोरी तो कल कंटिन्यू करेंगे, लेकिन उसके पहले एक और चीज हमको देखना है। सिटी किधर गया भाई? अबे सिटी किधर चला गया? तो अंडरग्राउंड है पूरा। सिटी है यहाँ पे। हेलो हेलो जीनेक्स भाई, किधर है तो भाई? एकदम तुम आते नहीं आजकल, एकदम कहाँ गायब हो गया तुम? ऑन नहीं किए क्या नोटिफिकेशन बेल आइकन? तुमको पता नहीं चलता क्या? हाँ एकदम किधर, एकदम आते नहीं यार, एकदम भूल गए एकदम यार तुम यार, क्या यार एकदम। नेवल बिल्ड दिखाओ तो है ही नहीं मेरे पास, मैं बहुत बाहर चल रहा हूँ अभी तो, बहुत बाहर। बाहर कहाँ बाहर चल रहे हो भाई तुम? भाई मैं अभी काम से फ्री हूँ। अच्छा अभी काम से फ्री हुआ, बमता ही है। अरे तुम एक बात बताओ हमको जीनेक्स, जो ये मिलता है ना ब्लूप्रिंट वेपन का, वो कहाँ से देखा जाता है? कहाँ से चेक होता है कि कितना ब्लूप्रिंट है मेरे पास? कितनी पीटी चली? कुछ पीटी नहीं है अभी, जस्ट तो निकाले हैं फूडी ना, पीटी उटी कुछ नहीं है। तुम पहले ये बताओ हमको किधर से देखते हैं कि अपने पास कितने ब्लूप्रिंट्स हैं? ब्लूप्रिंट तो मिशन में मिलते हैं वेपन के एंड फिशिंग करने पर। हाँ तो मिला है, बहुत सारा ब्लूप्रिंट मिला है, लेकिन कहाँ है वो? दिखेगा कैसे ये भी बताओ, और उससे बनाए कैसे ये भी बताओ। वो ऑटोमेटिक शो करेगा वेपन बैनर पर, वेपन बैनर पर। ब्लूप्रिंट जब मिलता है तुम्हें वो न्यू इन्वेंटरी में आ जाता है, फिर जहाँ बनाते हैं उसमें शो करता है। तो कहाँ इसमें शो कर रहा है? इन्वेंटरी में तो आया कितना सारा, लेकिन शो नहीं कर रहा बनाने जा रहे तो। देखो इसमें कहाँ शो कर रहा है? कोई भी नया वेपन नहीं आया, सब तो पहले से ही है, कोई भी नया वेपन नहीं आया। वो जो ग्रीन वाला तलवार था वो सब इधर ही से ना बनता है। अरे न्यू वेपन ब्लैक स्मिथ से मिलेगा, की बात कर रहे हो क्या? न्यू वेपन ब्लैक स्मिथ से ही मिलेगा। स्नैप वुड की बात कर रहे हो क्या? उतना नाम तुमको नहीं पता। जो जो भी वेपन क्राफ्ट होता है क्राफ्ट वाला वेपन कहाँ मिलता है, यही तो पूछ रहे हैं। क्राफ्ट वाला वेपन कहाँ मिलेगा? जो स्वॉर्ड जो मेहनत के लिए अच्छी है, हाँ वही सब भाई बताओ। आर्टिफैक्ट्स फार्म करना है क्या? नहीं अभी तो नहीं करना। अभी तो टैलेंट के लिए बचा के रख रहे हैं।
It's raining again? Oh, this isn't good. If the rain...
कहाँ से परचेस करते हैं मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा। जीनेक्स ब्लूप्रिंट से मेरू में कहाँ से करते बताओ। अरे जो ट्री है उसके पास में एक हरमा बैठता है, वो ब्लूप्रिंट देता है। ओके मैं ले जाता हूँ, ले चलूँ। तब तक यहाँ पे एक फिशरमैन किधर गया? यहाँ वाला, इससे बात करते हैं। ये देखते हैं एक्सचेंज में क्या दे रहा है, कौन सा वेपन दे रहा है।
Take it easy.
अरे इससे बात नहीं कर सकते? अरे नहीं क्या, एक मिनट रुक जाओ, एक मिनट वापस आना। इससे एक मिनट बात करने दो, बस देखने दो कौन सा वेपन दे रहा है। ठीक है, एक मिनट। फिशिंग रॉड दे रहा, कुछ नहीं दे रहा यार। अभी लोड हुआ, 1 सेकंड हुआ था तुमने। अरे मैंने रिमूव नहीं किए। आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ। सिंगल प्लेयर में गए थे वो देखने के लिए। आ जाओ आ जाओ।
Take it easy.
आ जाओ आ जाओ, रिक्वेस्ट मारो। चलो बताओ कहाँ चलना है। इनाजुमा में चलो फूल मिलता है फिश। हाँ वो इनाजुमा का तो पता है, उसके लिए तो फिश जमा करना पड़ेगा ना। वो तो फिश जमा करेंगे तब। यहाँ का बताओ, वो तो पोलेम उसका या रेडर वाला मिलता है, वो तो पता है, वो तो देख लिए हैं, उससे फिश वाले से देख लिए हैं। लियोई में प्रिंट ये बताओ, सेमेरू में कहाँ बनता है, इनाजुमा ब्लूप्रिंट नया नया क्राफ्ट कैसे होगा ये बताओ। फिशिंग वाला तो फिर भी फिशिंग करके कर लेंगे, क्राफ्ट वाला फिर बताओ।
Take it easy.
कैच वाले मिलता है फिश वाले से, हाँ हाँ वो तो पता है। यहाँ यहाँ पे रिच मिनरल्स हैं।
Gutsy. Busted.
पार्टी सेटअप नहीं कर सकता। यहाँ पे आना है। Follow me, yo, आ गया bro। घुमा देता है भाई इसको उल्टा एकदम। अड़ी ये कहाँ चला गया भाई? तू जगह ही बंद है, उधर कैसे चला गया ये?
Quietly now.
जगह ही बंद है भाई। मैप पे है ही नहीं, तो कैसे आ गया? ये क्या बात है? भाई यहाँ कहीं स्टैचू ऑफ 7 में फाइंड करना है। अच्छा स्टैचू ऑफ 7 में फाइंड करना होगा यहाँ। इतना टिमटिमा दे दिया है क्यों भाई? इतना टिमटिमा क्यों? स्टैचू ऑफ 7 ऐसे सामने सामने क्यों नहीं दिख रहा? अच्छा भाई को लगा इतना छोटा सा जगह खुला क्यों नहीं है?
Take it easy.
स्टैचू 7 है किधर भाई? यहाँ ऊपर में होगा क्या? कहीं नहीं दिख रहा भाई। मुझे भी नहीं दिख रहा है ना। चलो मेरा खाना आ गया और चले खाना खान। ना खा लिया जाए ना खाना, अब ठंडा आ जाएगा नहीं तो।
Take it easy.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's commission.
अच्छा हम लोग आए, थैंक यू सो मच अभी तक बने रहने के लिए। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम, तब तक के लिए टाटा बाय बाय। भाई साहब भयंकर खांसी हो गया, बोली भी नहीं निकल रहा अब तो।